Everyone, so today I have a couple of kits to share with you that LDRS Creative has brought to HSN for the July craft day. I assumed that they're going to be maybe kind of a similar thing, so I'm putting them in the same video because this one is called Twinkle and Tags kit, and this one is called All Season Wishes and Tags kit. So let's check them out together in this video and we'll try them both out. So I will say that they did send this item free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and the links I'll have in the description box, possibly embedded in the video. Right under the video would be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items through those links. So super appreciate the support, guys. Thanks so much for using those. Now let's see what's in this one. Okay, already a little bit different what I assumed it would feel like. Oh, look at this. Oh, okay. Yeah, All Seasons Wishes and Tags bundle. So it looks like we have some, excuse me, sorry, I can't think of what to call them. Cut-aparts, maybe? We'll see when we get these open, okay? And then we have this guy here. And, okay, well, let me just open this one up. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is Twinkle and Tag, that's what it says. Okay, yeah, so these are very different. So, okay, let's see. This one has, 3 dies, and then it has 10 8.5 by 11 printed tag sheets. It has 1 pack of white die-cut ephemera and 1 pack of die-cut ephemera. I have a feeling this is like an upsell or the next thing for this one. So I don't know if this is an auto ship. I'm filming this early, but I will show you the things here, unless it's just one that you pick up on top of this one, right? Which would make sense because you have the dies in this set, and then this is more Christmas, and this is for all occasions. Let's put this one to the side so we can check out this main kit, and then we will see how they work with each other. Oh, so cute. Okay, so this, oh, look at this. So it has like these die cuts. They look kind of like a snow globe type thing. You can see that there's like a little snowman with the trees. You have a little deer with the trees. You have a tree line. You have a house with a tree also. You can see that. And then we have some ephemera to really deck these out. So, oh, look at these. I'm telling you, LDRS Creative makes the cutest ephemera. You can see a little deer there, a little house, little trees, poinsettia and holly and things like that. Put this here. And then you can make your little backgrounds and things. So you have like a wreath. You have like a little background for like the sky, right? And then the little snow, that's what I say, those look very snow globy, right? You have a tree already trying to get in that snow globe. Little starry background. You have, again, the deers, some tree, a house, or houses, because there's several of each thing. Warm winter wishes. You have your little holly. Lefts and rights, it looks like. Yeah, or something similar. The beautiful red flowers, little kind of really pretty, kind of dusty blue tealy flowers. The little snowman. Of course, there are several of each. There's like a flower turned sideways. These are larger in diameter than the first ones we saw. Okay. Oh, look at the bows. So pretty. Okay. And then we have dies. So you have a set of 3 dies here. This one has a little tag with like a little hole. You have a scallop circle, and then you have this shape on the outside here. And I'll give you a size on that largest one. It is metal to metal edge 3 5/8 by 3 3/8. Okay, just so you know, you have a machine that can accommodate that sizing, and then the other ones are smaller than that. And then you have these guys. Oh, okay. So this is a background piece because of the color, but no, it's more tags. Okay. So you have these tags again. You can use that larger one to cut them out. Maybe use a scallop circle to cut out this shape, you know, and put it on top of another one. Just cut these guys out the way they are. So there's different ways to use the dies there. So you have May Your Holidays Be Sweet, Happy Holiday Wishes. I'm going to hold them in a way so that you can kind of pause and look at them. It looks like there are 2 sheets of each. Nice weight. I wouldn't say it's like construction weight, maybe 85-pound or a little heavier than that. Snow days are the best days, all calm. All is calm, all is bright, and all calm. And again, these go with the second die there. I'm sorry, the smallest die, not the second one, the smallest tag one there. So you can pause on those, and there are 2 of these. And then again, this one you can cut with that largest die, or maybe with the scallop circle, depending if you want to layer up or do something fun like that. May your holidays be sweet, happy holiday wishes, sending Christmas cheer, all these beautiful things on here. And then these, I love the like kind of chalkboard background, right? I mean, that's what it looks like to me. And the camera reads it much nicer than when it's just white. There you go. Walking in a winter wonderland, beginning to look a lot like Christmas. And of course you can die cut these and sandwich them together. So you have something on either side. Maybe the back side just has to and from. Maybe we decorate the back side, you know, all these fun things. Snow days are the best days. All is calm, all is bright. There you go. And these guys here. Second sheet. Okay, so that is the main kit, again, with the main components, right, that you would need. And then I hope if this is an add-on, if it's an auto ship. I doubt it since I just have this one, but if it is, you'll definitely want to sign up for that. But I just want to show you this, what comes in this kit. Sorry, I put my little package down the other one and started sliding. I was like, oh, I'm gonna lose my pieces, so I'll grab that real quick. Okay. Here's the all seasons again, next set here. So there are going to be 3 of each of these. So cute. The colors are really pretty. Wishing you the happiest of birthdays. No such thing as too many candles. Very cute. Make a wish. Birthday wishes. And then again, this is the one that gets cut out from the smallest tag. And wishing you the happiest of birthdays. You're the icing on the cake. All these cute things. Really nice to have these ready to go, right? And different seasons. So we have this here. It's party time. You're marvelous. Hip hip hooray! And it has like little bunnies. So maybe a little springy. Cue the confetti, especially for you. Again, 3 sheets of each. And then we have these guys, and I think they're kind of reminiscent of the larger ones, just in a smaller scale, right? The ones we just saw. Cute. And again, 3 sheets of those, and then you have some Halloween ones, and there are, for this, there are 2 sheets and 2 sheets. So that makes sense, because, yeah, this you can use pretty much all year round, and then this is specifically Halloween. You are spectacular, happy haunting, hope your Halloween is sweet, hocus pocus, really, really cute on these, trick or treat. And then, of course, you have these, some of the similar ones, but just smaller scale, so I'll just let you focus on those, and then focus on these. Oh, wishing you a spooky, scary Halloween. All right, so instead of just die cutting one and then, you know, that being it, I'm going to try to do something a little more with these guys, with some of the extra ephemera they come with. I mean, you can definitely make your own tags, or just, you know, use these to cut with regular paper and then add these cute things, whatever's that you want to do. But I'm going to think about that and grab some pieces. I think what I'll try and do is make a tag, but then maybe on the back of it we'll have like a little seam. And there are larger circles and smaller ones, so yeah, maybe we take this little guy and maybe we put him in a little wintry scene like this, right? And maybe a little deer is walking along there. Cute. I think that's good for that one. I mean, you can put a little house in the distance possibly, but if the background is white, I'll just leave it that way. Yeah. Okay, for now that's what I'll do, but let me grab another piece of cardstock. I have an idea. Things the way I thought, oh, I know there's a snowman in there. I wonder if it like coordinates with this. He's basically the same size as this cutout, so if you want to add that, you can definitely do that. So maybe I'll do that. Okay, I'll be right back. I think what I'm going to do is, we can use this one. He has a little scene that's kind of similar to what I built up. I'm just going to cut this out just to make it easier to die cut. If you have a big machine, all you have to do is place the die and you'll be good to go. And then I just grabbed some paper, some cardstock here. So I have a few different little layers here. You can layer the tags too, that's always cute. Okay, I'm gonna cut this out of this paper just to have that ready for the back of this. And since I have to run it through twice, I'll run it through this one first. And then I'm gonna use this scallop circle also. And I'll be right back. Okay. It's beautiful. We have these two. Oh, I'm keeping this, not this. And then this guy. So it has little lines there kind of showing you where you would want to line things up, and it's very faint, so that line right there. So I assume that's what's helping you basically place this, and that looks really good. You're pretty much covering that line up is what it looks like. And so of course when I tape this down, depending on your washi, if it's nice and fresh, no big deal, but generally I tape towards the outside so that whenever I remove this, I'm not tearing my image or my stamping or whatever it is that I did. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so my plan for this guy, look how pretty, I like that little extra bit there, is to put this on the back. And this already has adhesive on it, so I'm going to line that up carefully. That looks pretty good. Like that. And then I'm also going to place this guy. I love how it has that little cutout, kind of makes it look like it's framing this scallop circle if you're using it. Pretty, pretty. And then we can put this little scene just to make it extra cute. You also have more sentiments and things, so if you want to pop that on the back, you can definitely do that. And this one doesn't really have an up or down, it's just snow coming down. If you want to add some dimension, there's plenty of dimension already. Nope, hold on. My glue wants to stick already. And you don't have to put the little extra bits. I mean, it just looks like a little snow, like a little skyline. But since we have this, we also have the little trees that I assume are probably the same, since this guy is pretty much the same. And then we have our little deer walking into the scene, walking out of the scene, however you want to place him. So maybe he's done walking by. Cute. And I was going to pop a hole in this, but let me see. And this piece also kind of does that for you. So what I'm going to do, how pretty, is just put some twine in there. So I will be right back. It's definitely wide enough, that opening, for you to put like a ribbon. That'd be so pretty, right? Some double-faced ribbon or organza or whatever it is you want. I'm just going to... I'm just debating if I was going to do this kind of thing where you just fold it over. Maybe that's what I'll do. But if you know you're going to tie this onto something, you can definitely do that. Or, I mean, honestly, even if you're putting ribbon on a gift box, just slide it through there, you know, through the back is what I would do if you didn't decorate the back. And keep going, right? So then it's on your gift. So if you bring it through the back, let the ribbon keep going. That is really smart. And it's really nice and sturdy with the double layer that I just put on here. So anyhow, okay, let me pull this. It's nice and snug, guys, so it's harder for me to pull. Let me try to grab from here. Yeah, there we go. And so there's a tag made super quick, really cute. And then again, if this is like on a gift bag, both sides are decorated. And that's just how I plan that one. You can definitely do the same image twice and then stick them together. But I think that looks really cute. And you still have your to and from, you know, which is the most important part. Also, now that I think about it, it's open at the bottom too, so if you have a ribbon that you're going to put on your gift, run it through here, through the back, and then out that top part, and it's going to look really cool, right? That's really, really cute. I like that. That's really smart. And I think for the other one, I'm going to show you maybe making a card topper, like a card with the kit too. So let me grab the card base, which I have here. I will need some background paper, so I'm just going to grab something fun. And then we'll use these other pieces. I'll be right back. So if you want to just make like a quick card, these are really great toppers. They're a really nice size. So I have an A2 size card. If you're making your own, that'd be 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25, or 4.25 by 11, scored at 5.5. I have this cute paper. I think it'll coordinate with this guy. Of course, I'm going for the pink one because I love pink. And so I'm going to put this on here. This actually has like an ombre effect, this scrap of paper I have. So I'm going to try to aim for getting some of that in the card. And so my matte layers are like 4 1/8, 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I'll put these back in my scrap pile here for another time. And I'm just gonna glue that down, and then we're gonna cut this guy out. Let's get this guy going. These scissors are a little weird. They're really tight. They're more for cutting gift wrap, I believe. All right. So I'll glue that down, and then we'll run this guy through. And again, just lining up. This time it has like a faint blue line that you can see there. Okay, and again, tape towards the outside. I will run that through, and I'll be right back. Oopsie, there we go. Okay, so I have this piece, and you can pop it up on dimensionals you prefer, or you can leave it nice and flat, whatever it is that you want. I think I'll leave it there. And you can also add some ribbon to this, right, if you wanted. I think just to add a little more dimension, though, I'm going to have that there. And just for a little more interest, I have some sequins here. I have some different colors, but I thought just staying with like that pink would be cute. So I'm just going to go and add some of these. I usually like to do them in like groups of 3 or whatever it might be. So just wherever you want to place them, all over, since it looks like confetti anyway. But I will be right back. I'm just going to pick them up and pop them down. Okay, so just a couple ideas using, the tags as like a card topper, making a quick card, or, making a quick tag, but you can also deck it out, take a little more time. You can definitely use this. If you have circle dies, you can definitely make a shaker. How cute would that be? And you have everything that goes in it in different sizes, right? The larger circle, the smaller circle, tons of ephemera in that first kit. And so just a lot of different ways to play with these guys. So thanks for watching, guys. Thank you so much, LDRS Creative, for sending these items for review. I will have images coming up. I'll have the links as appropriate in the description box, and I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.